Hello, everybody. It's been a little bit really busy with school starting and getting used to schedules and fall, the equinox, solstice, all that happening this weekend. And it's been lovely. I have been enjoying the autumn weather coming in. We get rain here in the Pacific Northwest, lots of it, starting around now. And we did a Halloween spirit store run. It's literally actually called Spirit is the brand name of the store, and they have some Disney cool stuff like the linears. I have to wear an ID to one of the locations we go to for classes. So I wanted to transfer my badge to something that I would like to wear. So I'm looking forward to this. It's one of the finds I found at the Spirit store, Halloween store. I love when the Halloween stores come around because they actually have stuff that I really want. Like in my house, I don't shop just there. I like secondhand store shopping. But also I got this really cool little bring on the night comfy casual set to wear at home. And I just wanted to share a few finds that I had and a few insights that I've noticed in my Alice the Wonderland Oracle. And maybe pull a card either from Alice or from my Halloween Oracle, which I really love using this time of the year. I love this season because I get to wear sweaters, and I love the fall leaves, and I love the rain that comes, and it's cooler. And when you're a fluffy person like me, this is the perfect time of year. So I was looking for a friendly costume for handing out trick-or-treat candy and also just for comfort, because we'll also be doing a Sabbat feast and maybe activities within our local pagan community. So that is all wonderful. And we're taking a special trip to Disneyland the week before Halloween week. So very, very busy this season. And some of the finds, I got to show you this. I missed out on the whole Nightmare Before Christmas, when they had all the stuff that was out around the time period, and it's been out for a number of years now. I watch the movie every year, a few times a year between the start of fall, maybe once to twice a month for the next 3 months, from September, October, November, and even December. So 3 or 4 months. And I was able to get this reversible, what they call a cloud throw. It's reversible. It's in a fabric that I'm actually going to have to de-static and be careful when using it. But I just loved the design. On one side it's Jack, and on the other side it's Sally. And the colors are slightly different than on the picture, but look, it's so vivid. It's so fun. Sorry, it's actually covering me and it says Sally on the side here. It's just so cool. Sorry, I can't show it all to you the way I'm set up. I'm washing blankets right now, so it's kind of keeping me warm. But it's very super, super soft. They're calling it a reversible cloud throw. I never seen that. It is so soft. So as soft as one of our cats is super soft fur, so it's just like that. And it's so vivid, and the colors are really cool. And I'm sorry I can't show the whole thing to you. I'll try to do like a picture and maybe show it again. So this is one of the finds that I was really excited about. And I welcome anybody who finds some really awesome, whatever you want to call it, fall haul, Halloween haul, autumn, solstice, equinox, whatever you want to call it, type stuff. Please feel free to share the fun stuff you find, be it at secondhand stores, craft stores. Like here, I went to the Spirit Halloween store, and I love getting 1 or 2 things during the year. And even occasionally I get stuff, I dread to say it, Walmart has really cool, my God, I got my anniversary gift one year was a set of themed dishware, and it was like leaf platters and leaf bowls for either punch or salads or whatever you wanted to put in it, and like mugs that had squirrels as part of the motif. So I really love the fall season. Oh, one of the cool things that I found was Binks. They have all this stuff for Hocus Pocus out right now. And I do love Hocus Pocus. If you want to see the guy who played the boy who got turned into a cat, he's on NCIS, I believe, as one of the lead investigators on the show now. And again, another thing I got was this door hanger. I kind of needed it because I need a little sign for letting my boys know when I'm doing readings or busy in my room where I don't want them coming in and interrupting my videos. This was perfect. And if you have kids who love kind of this kind of stuff, I gotta say that it's inexpensive. Yeah, less than $10. It was like $8, and they're giving like 20% off on some. Either you might have got it in the mail, they gave a thing, and also when you buy stuff, they were giving like some coupons away to use the next time you go in. I also found some really cute jewelry, which are actually going to be part of my costume, but I couldn't not wear. This is like little, and I love this kind of earrings where there's no backs on them because I hate pressure on my ears. So I was really happy to find these spider web hanging earrings. There's also in this set of 3, it came with this purple background sky with bats, and then these earrings, which unfortunately are not hanging earrings, but they do match the ring I got to wear for part of my costume. And I know this is like just fun January theme stuff, but I really like this stuff. It really speaks to me. I actually like spiders, although I don't get along with all spiders. I have a live and let live relationship with spiders. If they don't come bothering me, I'll let them live. I don't even mind if they're crawling nearby, but when they come at me, like some wolf spiders do, they'll come at you and hunt you. I don't like that. So live and let live is what I say. I mentioned the lanyard. I really, this was like a last minute grab. I love the little cat that's hanging off of it. It's super soft fabric. It also says Binks is my boo. My boys are like, why did this keep talking about this black cat called Binks? And I'm like, I'll show you. We're going to watch Hocus Pocus. Because I think I've been watching Nightmare Before Christmas, but they haven't really seen Hocus Pocus. I know they saw it when they were younger, but they don't remember it. So that's another thing. I I don't really I don't really shop a lot in decorative stores. So I was actually quite impressed at some of the variety they had for decorations there. I have some really cool costumes already, so I didn't really need to go costume shopping, but I loved these sticker decals that you can put on your skin because I'm not much of a makeup wearer, but I do like some color. And I thought even if I don't use this for Halloween, I could use this for my spring equinox work and helping me get into the vibe and energy of that work. I love the web stuff. This is most likely what I'm going to wear this Halloween, or maybe even I'll pick one or the other and wear the costume to Disneyland the day we go, because we're going to be going on a day where they're going to have the parade, and I think it would be fun to be dressed up. I found this really cool purple spiderweb poncho. I thought I could do like a witchy spiderweb poncho kind of look. And it's really comfortable. Thought I'd just wear black leggings, keep it chill. Last year I was like a Wookiee to match up with one of my boys' stormtroopers so he could pretend he like captured a Wookiee. So that was fun. And I got some other jewelry that I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not. I really liked them at the time. They seem to be themed to go with the poncho in the purple and black. But I'm not feeling it so much. And they said that as long as around the 5th of October, you can bring things back and change your mind. So as long as you have your receipt and you have the packaging and all that, I love those options. There was so much more. There was like Nightmare Before Christmas bath mat with Jack's head as the bath mat. It was so cute. I ended up going, no, I can't do everything. It was really hard. And you know what was a little annoying? If you love Halloween, the aspect of, trick-or-treating and dressing up, be it more, more along the lines of our spiritual roots and celebrating the passing of our dead this year, or celebrating our ancestors, depending on your tradition and your background and where you're coming from, then that's awesome. I'm definitely going to be doing some of that myself. We have officially lost 4 pets this year, since starting probably around February on. Every few months we've had a pet die. We had some really what we would call geriatric pets that were one at a time having health issues. If you've watched my channel, it's been hard for me to do lots of videos since that started happening. I really cared about my animal. I really care about my animals. We got a kitten in December, who's now a year old. I found out the vet sent him an email saying, "Yay, Thunder is a year old." So that was really cool. Basically, we first lost one of our ferrets, then it was a gerbil, then it was my friend Cat, and then now we've lost the gerbil's brother, Oreo. First one was Chibi, and so that's 4 pets this year, and we have 3 pets left. So this has been a hard year for our family when it came to pets. So I am looking forward to this year actually doing a pet altar. I have pictures saved that I will be printing. I was thinking about doing clay models, different things like that, and having kind of a little offering table. And I invited each pet to come and stay with us in spirit until Samhain. So I do have some more serious work happening that evening. But earlier in the evening, we are going to participate in trick-or-treating and the more lighter side of Halloween and Samhain. So I'm looking forward to all of it in general. So I was very happy when all this fall stuff, even the nightshirt I'm wearing right now, Bring on the Night. Oh, when I saw this, I was like, oh, it looked so comfy, cozy. I totally wanted it. And I'm really enjoying these web earrings, like I mentioned. So, that was actually, we just went to the Spirit Halloween store today, and, it was really hard to stop buying things. Honestly, even in the last minute at the cash register, I was throwing a couple things in, which is where I saw the earring sets. And then I was like, no, that has to be it. I can't grab anything else, because we really just came to get a couple costumes, one for my son, my husband, myself, and my other son wasn't feeling up to it today. So we are going to take him next week or soon, because after he saw all the cool stuff, because he was like, oh, I don't think I want to dress up this year. Then he was like, oh, you guys got such cool stuff. I want to, even if I'm just handing out candy, I want to get dressed up for that. And I was like, okay, cool. We can go back. I was really happy to find some stuff. I may even go back and get just a couple more things, because I missed out, like I said, on the boat when it came to the night before Christmas, decorative stuff, or they even had pillowcases. They had cool jars and water bottles. We are going to Disneyland, so I thought, I don't want to buy everything right now. But there was also, I had never seen it where they had a whole section on tarot and making like a fortune teller area. They had one area where there was like pinkback tarot, and another area where they had kind of bluish celestial, like numerology kind of looking stuff. I was very tempted with one of the window balances that they had on offer, but I was like, I don't know. This is a little bit too on point. So if you're looking for anything like that to set up a cool little reader space at a Halloween party, there's some really awesome stuff. This is the best time of year to look for in-season, in-theme stuff for that kind of thing. For those Oracle tarot readers out there looking for ambiance for parties and stuff, this is a really great time to shop for that. So sorry, this is a shopping haul kind of thing. And yes, this time it's Spirit Halloween store, but literally I don't buy a lot of this stuff, and this is the only time of year that I do. And I was like, oh, this is so my thing. It was really hard. And I was going to buy some more Hocus Pocus stuff, because Bette Midler is one of my favorite actresses and singers of my youth. And I can't believe, I guess they're bringing it back and hardcore. I don't know if there's like a remake or something going on with Hocus Pocus, but I'd never seen so much stuff out. And I was a little annoyed that when it came to costumes, they had barely one size in plus for the largest witch in the three. There's Winifred, Sarah, and Mary. Mary was the larger of the three sisters, and they only had it in like the first plus size. I'm like second or third size that they have a line available possibly, but looking at the sizes, they tend to run a little bit small. I was even worried that the poncho would fit me, and it does, thank goodness. So I'm kind of in between sizes, different body parts. So yeah, Mary should have been their biggest sized one, you would think, if they were going to be more friendly on that kind of thing. There was a lot other fun stuff there too, so I was very pleased that there was stuff to even look at and choose from. And yeah, that's when I thought, oh, you know what? I just need something fun, casual, easy to wear, because I'm going to be dealing with trick-or-treating with the kids, handing out candies, and then for me, it's a little bit more of a serious Samhain, ritual and send off for our pets this year to make sure that they pass the veil well. And I feel, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an emotional night for me. So on the upside, I got a really cool Binks is My Boo mug. Again, I just got some of this stuff today, and I encourage you, if you're looking for some cool theme stuff, they really did have some quality things there, not just for Halloween, but fun. So much Harry Potter stuff too. I was really tempted by some stuff. They had like a full Binks cat costume that I thought was just totally fun. I had done the Ewok costume last year, or sorry, not Ewok. Han Solo's partner in crime, the big furry dude. Oh my gosh, I just said it not earlier, but I did that last year to partner up with my boy. And now, oh, I just don't know. Okay. So, yeah, so as you can see, I'm just a little excited. I'm so happy to have found the plushie throw. I think I'll go ahead and pull an oracle card. Oh, and I was going to share something kind of cool. I don't want this video to get too long. Okay, so I did a first impressions unboxing of this oracle, the Alice, it's called Alice the Wonderland Oracle. Okay, the reason why they call it the Wonderland Oracle is because this contains quotes and right in the very beginning, right here in the section that's called the Wisdom of Wonderland, it's talking about what the deck can help you with, what it's inspired it, that kind of stuff. She says quite clearly here that she basically took snippets or parts from both oh, maybe it's not this page, but she does quote it here. She mentions both Through the Looking Glass and Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. So both are quoted in here. She lists things like I really like this. There, right here, she talks about how there's many versions of Alice in the world today, and some of these have almost superseded the original material. This whimsical, wise story has been reimagined in film after film, including the cult masterpiece Danny Darko, What the Bleep, Down the Rabbit Hole, The Matrix, and Disney's animated version of Alice, and the whole White Rabbit refrain, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. She mentions all these things. And in this one, she literally says, I had this marked earlier. My son moved oh, here it is. Sorry. It's where it said the Wonderland cards. I'm sorry. It says that she said there are direct quotes from either Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or Alice Through the Looking Glass. Both those books are quoted on different cards in this deck. And I noticed it when I was going through the deck. Now, unfortunately, I'm not as prepared to show you which cards I noticed before, but I believe I'm not sure if I can find one really quick. Great, awesome. But just for fun, I think I showed most of the first part of the deck. So I want to just jump to like mid deck and maybe show just a couple cards. So these are glossy and kind of shiny. They are borderless on the reading side, except for on the bottoms. There's one border where they put the writing in. Okay. It's, like I said, it is glossy. She does slightly different art technique with different ones. There is the line laws, not justice, and then there is a meaning. So it says rules that are not fair. Okay. So if you didn't see my other video, please go ahead and look at the unboxing first impressions. And I gotta say, I really like the information she shares in her guidebooks are very precious and awesome, and I like it. This one, Believe, Strange Encounters. I'm pretty sure this comes from the Through the Looking Glass is one of them. And I think there's a quote about being queen, and that comes from the Looking Glass as well. Through the Looking Glass. I want to be queen. Yeah. This comes from the Looking Glass as well. Through the Looking Glass, sorry. Impossible Things. I just love this picture. It's so fun, so colorful. It's just, this is Jasmine Beckett Griffith art mixed with the wisdom, and it says impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspective. Just gorgeous, gorgeous art. And I just love the symbolism. Never jam today. There's some really fun stuff. Now, not all of this, it's, again, these are quotes from both Alice's Legends and Wonder, is it Legends of Alice in Wonderland, something, the first book and the second book, I guess. And I realized when I was looking through, I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I ever read all the way through those books. I know I've read snippets. I know I've read chapters. I know I've read half of one of them at least. So I'm now reading Alice's Legends of Alice in Wonderland, whatever it is. And this, I'm planning on reading the second one too. So, because I actually think it would be fun for my boys to read them. Although they were like, oh, aren't they girly boys? I'm like, there's a Jabberwocky in here. I don't think this is a boy or girl book. It may have a girl as an antagonist, but there is so much more. The Hatter, all different kinds of appealing characters for everybody. So I really like it. I love a bit of steampunk in my decks, and Jasmine just does such good work. Uncertainty, choose who you will become. Love this. I really like working with this deck. I haven't worked too much online with it yet because I'm still getting used to it myself, but I really like it. Keeping up, immense effort, advance. Love the clocks. I do love pocket watch type clocks. Oh, so I got this once or twice. Actually, now that I think about it, I did use it for at least a couple of readings. I was in the middle of studying and I got a text reading, and yeah, it was really cool. Very accurate too. They were like, wow. Oh, this one, Mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Don't waste it worrying about the next life or all the stuff you could be missing. You're already missing it if you're holding back. Sorry, there's a bit of reflection because I have the TV for extra light over there. This one, Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. I really feel this. This has been a really rough year in many different ways. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, so one thing is that this has quotes from both the books. There are slightly different art styles, even though it's all Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Yes, and Lucy Cavendish is the creator of the theme of the of the rest of it. Not the pictures, of course, but the rest of it. Oh, and this, I really like this style because this style was in her Shadows and Light deck. Lucy Cavendish's Shadows and Light deck. They're just such great partners. And I got to also say that I like, I don't know why people do the Celtic cross with oracles. I actually know a little bit of why Lucy does, but I really like the rabbit hole spread, or the U spread, depending on who you're talking to. She's adapted another 5-card circular spread that I do like. And she just has really great guidebooks. So between the deck and the really nice texture of the guidebook, and of course the box is wonderful. I'm really happy that I got this deck, and I think if you like a bit of snark and you like a little bit of I just feel like this definitely reaches us who kind of like things point blank. It can be a little snarky, it can be a little bit fun, and it can be a little bit bold, and in a nice mix of that Victorian / time period mixed in is just awesome. The falling card. I know not everybody likes those edged cards, but I actually thought that came through pretty nicely. So yeah, I just wanted to give a couple more things of info on this deck. I know I probably should do a separate video, but like I said, I've been so busy with helping my kids get used to being back in school, and now I was really excited about all the fun stuff I had found and gotten to explore. Okay, and last but not least, let's spend this last few minutes. I know you probably wanted to see a card from the other deck, which I can, but I really wanted to pull out my Halloween Oracle. So let me do this, and then maybe I'll pull an Alice with it and see what they have to say together. I really love this deck. I'm really feeling it. All right. Ooh. All right. So I got one card here. Let me see which one I feel. I got the Vampire, actually. Emotional intelligence. Allow your sensitivity to help guide you through this period. Don't ignore what your emotions are telling you about what's going on around you. It's a really cool card. So here you go. The Vampire. Yeah, emotional intelligence. And then from Alice, so the problem is I had her in order, so we'll have to see how quickly we can do this. Also with the Vampire, I feel almost an edge of be careful how you're affecting others emotionally. Perhaps there's a bit of manipulation going on, needing to be careful around those who are sensitive to emotional manipulation. Yeah, could be issues right now. All right, one more little shuffle. We'll get a card from Alice, the Wonderland, as well. Let's see. Oop, this one's speaking to me. Ooh, okay. So we have 36, shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Okay. So for those of us who may be having a bit of a rough time with the transitions, maybe into school or what have you, and also emotional intelligence, careful how you're interacting with others. Know that despite rough starts or anything that's going on right now, you're going to get through it just fine. We'll make it. Really awesome colors, right? Sweet. All right. I also feel like light at the end of the tunnel type of feelings. Things are more illuminated than you may think. Not as heavy as it may be feeling at first. All right. A lot of fun stuff. Okay, thank you so much for sitting in with me. I know I blurted out a whole bunch of stuff, but I did want to give a little more insight into the Alice in the Wonderland deck. I should probably do a proper video on a couple other key points I found in the structure of the deck. but I'll do a separate video for that. And I was just really feeling this lovely fall energy that is now full swing. And I love this time of year. It's just beautiful. It just feels so nourishing, and it's a lovely transitional time that I've always enjoyed. Thanks again, and I wish you all a lovely fall, and I will see you soon. Bye.